in my head. You can't stay. You can't happening. Not here. God damn, I feel like shit. God damn it. Ah. Okay. Look at the target and then shoot the target. Okay. Low-key, this could have been a really good score. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, this is who you think it is. If you're thinking it's John Wick, that's exactly who it is. The Radiohead was blasting a little too hard in my ear. Yeah, man, I hope you're doing well. All that shit. I'm glad you stopped by. And for today, is some Kovacs and some Valorant. Hopefully, gonna get my laundry in a little bit. My friend, his birthday's today, so we're gonna hang out with him later. Um, and I've been playing a James Bond game, so we're gonna probably play some of the James Bond game too. After I'm done with Valorant. That's what I'm doing today. I think it's gonna be a pretty good day. Whatever you got planned for the day, I hope it treats you well, man. I hope you get whatever you need to get out of the day that you're about to have, and that it's a good time and everybody treats you well, and it's amazing and beautiful and awesome. Not gonna lie, the trombone threw me off. I forgot the trombone is in this song. Oh my god, the horns get so crazy. There we go. I gotta skip the horns. The horns, they be driving me crazy. Okay, there are more horns. Okay. Let me lock it. Let me lock it. Fuck. I don't know, I hurt my shoulder the other day, and I can actually like feel it throughout my entire body when I try to play now at my desk. Like my posture isn't right. Like my other shoulder is like winged a little bit now, just like poking into the back of my desk chair. Like I can just feel my body like compensating, like all the musculature. And I'm trying to like not think about it and just play, but it's like it's hard. Yeah, but like I do all the prep stuff. You know, like I'd be working out, like I'd be doing the therabands, I'd be doing the stretches. Um, it's just a matter of like taking breaks and then not overplaying at this point. But honestly, I don't even know what I did to throw out my shoulder. It's not like thrown out. But I don't know. I heard it. Maybe I slept weird on it or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, I noticed it like a couple days ago. I was like, something's not right. But it's getting better. It's getting better. I just have to not like overdo it and like sit here for an hour and a half without moving. Basically, it should be okay. But I appreciate the concern, Mouse. I appreciate it. Like it's just something like the more than anything, it's the feeling of like my shoulder blade into my desk or my not my desk, my chair that drives me crazy. Is the most uncomfortable. Like, but like I'm gonna have to deal with that for a little bit because it takes like some time for that to dissipate. I just gotta I gotta find a way to live with it for now. Just not overdo it. That's all. That's all. And hydrate, hydrate. And also meditate and make thousands of dollars of money and manage all my friend relationships and make sure I'm still like curating and developing some level of artistic taste. and also gotta eat. I gotta eat right. Then I gotta go to bed on time. I gotta check my fucking email. Human existence is this is what it is, man. It's just crazy. God damn it, I was doing so good. That is what the emails. The short answer is you don't. You just do your best. Some days are better than others. But yeah, it's what we strive toward. We gotta do all those things. And if we don't do all those things, it's okay. But like we gotta do them all. We gotta try. We gotta do our best. Gotta have some like hierarchy. Like I don't remember whose hierarchy of needs it is. I think it's Plato's hierarchy of needs. That is, yeah, it's like a whole thing. As part of his philosophy, he's like, you need these hierarchy of things in order to achieve higher levels of success, quote unquote. Whatever your goals are, you need these things fulfilled in order to achieve higher results, or like get to the next tier of human consciousness. You gotta do the things. You gotta have your needs met. We gotta meet our needs. Like we're a sim, you know. We gotta fill our needs meter. We can do the rest of the other shit. The Radiohead gets it. I actually speak to exactly what I'm talking about right now. Maslow? Yeah, that's what it is. Maslow. Forget the fucking Europeans. The W's or V's. I don't know what that's about. This I don't know, Germanic English roots or some shit. I don't know. No, fuck. I'm just too American for that shit. I actually do have like, I don't know. This might be controversial opinion, hot take. Is that yeah, the hot take? Um, I think in Latin W doesn't exist. There's just V. That might be what it is, because it's like, what are the linguistic roots of Poland, of Polish? Let me actually look it up. West Slavic descends from Proto-Slavic, Proto-Indo-European, lectic branch. I don't even know if Polish has the WV sound. I don't even know if that's them. And the Latins are doing crazy shit. I mean, Romans? Isn't that who made Latin? Or is it like an offshoot of Greek? I don't know, I did not study linguistics in college at all. I'm gonna be so real. Okay, it does come from Greek, but also the Etruscans. Yes, okay, I remember learning about this in high school. I think it was like the Greeks and the Etruscans. It was like married into the language of Latin at some point. Historical Latin came from the language of the Latium religion around the River Tiber. Back. And Celtics. Okay. And then just the surrounding regions influenced Latin into evolving. Oh, I was gonna say something. I had a point. Oh, yeah, I don't know if this is a hot take because I was just mentioning being American earlier, but I actually do have a certain level of pride in being American. Um, I think this is one of the most beautiful countries on the entire planet. Like the level of biodiversity here, like the animals, like just from going from like forests to canyons to desert to like even the winter forests and like taiga. Just the variety in biomes in America is just insane. Um, but then culturally too, like the level of diversity here is actually and multiculturalism is really important. And I know Europe is multicultural to a certain extent, but like it's actual worldwide like multiculturalism where everybody from all sects of the entire world are here, and it's not just like a bunch of different European cultures. Even though that is what the dominant culture would be like Indo-European. But that's becoming increasingly less true as time has gone on. It was like Latino culture, Mexican culture, Spanish culture is really, even though Spanish, like whatever, colonial, I don't gotta get into the colonial shit. But it is, I'm going to acknowledge the colonial roots, the presence of its culture. But also black culture here especially in the 21st century, is undoubtedly like predominant. I think at least in America, and then worldwide too. Like it's a worldwide export, but then you just have like you just go back in time with the Chinese railroads, the gold rush and stuff, with how the Asian Americans came in, even more recently, like in the 70s and 80s stuff with Vietnamese people coming in and immigrating. You got like Korean immigration too after the Korean War. But yes, like as an institution, America has like this no pride in the level of military, just terror that we've inflicted on the rest of the world. But in terms of like the actual people here, like just the people who live here in America, I have a lot of pride for them. And then just even pointing towards like American cinema, oh my god, that's all. What more do we even need to say? Like if we can go back to fucking Casablanca, all the way now to like stuff with Sinners, and Ryan Coogler is like the next really like great American artist of this generation, at least. Like of course there are others, like Scorsese is deeply American, Italian American, of course, but he was surrounded by Italian family, but he did deeply American upbringing. And even like the cowboy stuff. Don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on the cowboy stuff. Mike Pondsmith, of course, is American. If we want to talk about cyberpunk, um, Mike Pondsmith is low key insane. Like he's low key a little mental. That's why he's as good of a creative person as he is. Um, and him being like having a military background too, but also being so deeply anti-capitalistic and anti-military, just in terms of theme. Like it's super prevalent within the world of cyberpunk, yes, because of the dystopian stuff. But like thematically, it doesn't. It's not celebratory of military militarization of civilian life as it's depicted in that game. It's not a like there were cool things that happened in that, and maybe there's a little bit of romanticization, but it's not. He doesn't approve of like this being the state of the world or anything. I don't know. He's able to like marry his military experience, right, where he like has all this technical knowledge about guns and uh, how the military works and how he felt like things would evolve for the U.S. and then on a global level too, and imposing that like with the dystopian stuff, with the level of like cynicism and like it's stands to believe that he went through this military experience and had like a revelation, a moment of revelation where he was like, "Oh shit, this all this shit is deeply evil, and I'm participating in some like really evil shit." And that's probably why Johnny Silverhand too, like even though he's not a self-insert, um, like why Johnny Silverhand as a character is he has uh, Johnny Silver like he doesn't he went through the same thing essentially where he enlisted in the military, became a merc for hire, and was like, "Holy shit, I'm being exploited," and goes through like a really cynical arc in terms of that. I don't know. This is a direct parallel that I could stand to reason that Mike Pondsmith also probably experienced something similar based on his military background and the themes of cyberpunk, which I'm sure there are a lot of black people that enlisted in the military like just past 100 years, 200 years. Um, 200 years is going back too far. Is it actually? No, because Civil War was like 1812. But anyway, I'm digressing. Like, I'm thinking about Vietnam essentially, where they got black people were predominantly the demographic that went into Vietnam, and how many of these soldiers, like even today, where the military seeks out to exploit these like young impoverished people of color and black people, um, and give them like ease of access into like higher status, right, with college and with uh, like military benefits and stuff like that. So yes, there always is and still is a level of exploitation, but like there must have been so many people of Mike Pondsmith's generation that enlisted in the military, especially with Top Gun too, like naval recruitment rates in '86, going up 500% after that movie came out. Like there were so many that were sold this promise of how cool the military could be, um, and how much justice you're serving, and then all of them, or at least the ones that lasted long enough to realize this. Um, Not to be mordic, um, morbid, morbid. There we go, morbid about it. But uh, yeah, a lot of them must have had similar revelations where they're like, "Holy shit, I'm being exploited. I'm participating in a deeply evil empire." Um, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying it's not like a unique thing to Mike. You know, it's a really common sentiment, I'm sure. But all that to say, I do have a certain level of pride for being American. There. Maybe not the best way to finish that argument. make that argument. But yeah, there. Yep, I do have a certain level of pride. So my minimum for this exercise before I can move on is 11,000. I don't think I've ever had much credits, but it definitely does have its good quality better than a lot of places. Yeah, and I mean, I get, again, that's why I started my point off being like, this might be a hot take. I think I have this pride too because I'm indigenous, and I grew up in New Mexico, so I got to see, at least be exposed more directly to more indigenous cultures and like just landmarks too, like a lot of the stuff where I grew up, and even still here where I live now, a lot of it is built with Adobe, and it's just really, really beautiful artwork. And I think the level of resilience culturally for Native Americans to still, like, I don't know, to be alive and as prevalent, just not even in terms of population, but just the cultural history that's here and that's remained. And I think back to like just like there were whole civilizations here, that existed thousands of years before Christopher Columbus showed up. And I like to think in some way, despite the level of colonization that happened, there's still like the remnants of those civilizations here in the people that have grown up over generations and generations. It still exists in ways that we can't exactly like see or identify, because I don't know, I can just feel that in like the collective unconscious of Americans here. Like we're still living on the backs of the Mayans and the Aztecs and I'm sure many other tribes. Well, they're not exactly tribes as they were back then. I don't know. Hard to say. We don't got much to go off of. And I don't know what the proper term would be. Consider like, whatever. I'm digressing. Like the ideals of America in its conception, I feel like are really beautiful. Like if we could actually be the land of the free, if we could actually be a place where like it doesn't matter the color of your skin, like the content of your character, sorry, I'm okay, till your flow. I think it's a beautiful dream. It's been twisted and bastardized into something else at this point. Like, so I don't know. Growing up, like thinking about what it would mean to be an American, like those were like genuine ideals to strive toward, and still are. Even after like I've been radicalized to a certain point. You just think about other places across the world where like that's just not the ideal. And I mean, again, I've never left the country either, really. So I don't have like direct experience. But I try to be. We live in the era of globalism. I try to be as well read and learned as I can about the rest of the world. Um, it's not like America's one of one in this ideal. It's the only country that's ever tried, at least had the intention at some point of being a place for freedom, of being like a country where you can just live your truth and go out and do whatever you feel like you need to do as a human being. Um, I think the fact that we, at least as a people, like all try to strive toward, on some level, like it's baked within American culture to okay, yes, we're gonna this is gonna we're gonna get into concepts of like individualism, right, and how Americans end up really selfish, for a lot of different reasons, and they don't prioritize like community and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna acknowledge all that firsthand off this. Again, like like anything you can say about American ideals, they don't exist in actuality, um, most of the time. At least if we're going to talk about like what's existing denominationally, right? Majority of people like it exists within a corrupted version of these ideals, right? But just thinking about again, the ideal version of America is a really beautiful place. It's something to strive toward and fight for, and it's like I don't always like I get the sentiment and I get why people feel this way. But I don't personally agree with like, oh, I just want to leave the country, um, and go somewhere else where it's better and I gotta deal with it. Like this, America is my home, and I feel like there's some really beautiful things about it that I wish we could just care more about. And I gotta do my duty as a son of this country to like get America actually to a place where we're not this fucking evil conglomerate empire. Like, hey, maybe we should actually like, oh yeah, do that. There's 350 million people in this country. I'm fucking. There's so much that you can do on an individual level. Like I can't stop all those levels of psychosis that our public is under. I can't stand up single-handedly against the FBI or the CIA. But god damn it. I think majority of the people in America want us to help Cuba. instead of doing whatever the fuck we're doing to Cuba right now, like, I feel like American sentiment is should probably be like, hey, maybe let's help the guys out. Maybe let's, I don't know, like, just write them a check and it'll be fine. We don't gotta have an oil blockade. We don't gotta. I'm digressing a little bit too much. Like, I know MLK's vision of America is like low-key a facade, right? And Malcolm X points this out, and he says like the white man cannot let you have this shit. The white man would rather kill everybody than let you have this shit. The white man would rather burn everything down than let you have this shit. The ideal version of America being this shit. And that, unfortunately, has aged pretty well. Malcolm X was mostly right. The white man would not let you have this shit. But like, MLK wasn't delusional. He wasn't imagining shit. Like, he saw in his like dream for a better America. Like, there's some realness to that. He saw something there, and I feel like it's up to every good-hearted person in this country to do their part to move us toward that ideal version of this country. But despite the truth of Malcolm X's words. Just the American art that's come out to, like, James Baldwin being the writer that he is, like, he's an American writer, man. And yeah, he himself went to France and spent most of his life in France after being kind of ostracized in this country. He's an American artist. Like, the jazz and the blues, that's American.
Say no money is what I stand for. And ain't that deep to be so shallow. Chose my path to walk the straight narrow. Mama broke days trying to get something, a whole lot of nothing. For the big bucks, you can't play us, I'ma make them pay ya. Gotta wake up, cause the weeks they sleep. When the money talk, listen, it ain't cheap. Like I like the oil lawyer, I know what they wanna be. Kids look up to me, role model from the streets. Why did I front? I'm a rock star, baby, so I get what I want. Why did I front? I'm a pop star, baby, so I get what I want.
I'm being honest, and I would like to all that I wanted was to be like you.
Serial copycat, I want my money back. Honestly, tell me who you wanna be.
Rap star, pop star, rock star. Give me that rap star, pop star, rock star.
myself. So they all want me like a bump off a key. Everybody know me, but I'm losing myself. All I ever wanted was to be like you, so I'm doing that too. Worldwide superstar, fuck who you are with a new sports car. Dance with the stars, I'ma walk on the moon. Got my head in the clouds, ain't coming back soon. Yo, what I do, I'ma make my own rules. No lies on the truth when I step in that booth. Looking up the star, just might go blind, can't block my shine. Looking up the stars, just might go blind, can't block my shine.
If I'm being honest, and I would lie to all that I wanted was to be like you.
Serial copycat, I want my money back. Honestly, tell me who you wanna be. Rap star, pop star, rock star. Give me that rap star, pop star.
1092. Okay. I'm so close. Oh yeah, yesterday I did tie my high score. I thought I set a new one, but it is literally just tied. I was like, oh damn it. I just noticed, did this song sample a dog barking and then like fucking reverb that shit? I'm gonna replay it for you guys. I gotta replay it for myself. I gotta be like, that 100% might be a dog sample. Like it could be an instrument. Could be something else. I don't know. I don't know where that noise comes from. There you go. We can move on.
Game over.
It's sinking under the deep sea. Can you see that? I
It is also crazy. Oh yeah, mouse, you were here whenever I was talking about this. I did get the new mouse, the new mouse, and it is 100% a better shape for my hand. Even the old new mouse that I was using, it was like actual just 50% reduction in thumb pain after I switched from my old one. So from old to new, it was like holy shit. Still, even though other parts of my hand hurt, like my pinky hurt more, my fingers hurt more. The old new one with the new mouse is just like perfect shape, perfect shape. It's great. It's a great mouse. Great mouse. I'm really happy with it. I'm just annoyed that that's what it took to get here.
Solitude of the night comes my heart so quietly. This overwhelming love.
Yeah, it's why I understand now why the Razer and Viper mice are as popular as they are, because they're just, particularly the G Pro Superlight, because they're just safe shapes and they're built to accommodate a variety of hand sizes and grips, and so people just default to it, even if it's not exactly the best shape for you. If it's not optimal, it's good enough. Like, it's not, you know, it can be enough, yeah. And again, I have, my hand shape is weird, where like I have above average width but below average length, or height, whichever the measurement is. And so it was actually particularly annoying finding a mouse that fit my hand. But yeah, they do get expensive. I bought it off eBay so I could just get cheaper price and then actually just resell it and shit if I needed to. So all in all, this really only costs me, like, I got two mice for the price of one, essentially. I could just resell the one that didn't work for me. Which is nice, but yeah, it can be pretty annoying. Just like, damn, I finally got a mouse that I actually like, that fits me, and then like my shoulders are like, nah, bro. That fits my hands are just big. Personal role. I mean, I don't think so. I think hand shape is probably probably just a genetic thing more than anything. Like, weight you gain or lose probably corresponds a little, but I don't think it honestly would matter that much on your hand size. Like I'm thinking like your palm and shit. Like, yeah. I think that the shape is what it is for the most part. You can't, like you can gain or lose some, but for the most part it'll be like around the same area. As it would be like regardless. Yeah, I'd actually like I was finally I was finally like, okay, I've done everything I could possibly do for my hand size, for my hand pain, my thumb pain. I was like, I think it honestly might just be the fucking mouse. So I went out and measured my fucking hand. I was like, I'm doing it. I did a mouse that fucking fits me. My problem was using a mouse that was way too small for me. Um, like literally like half the size of my old mouse, almost. Like from literally 65 grams in weight. My old one, my old one, pretty old say. As 65 to like 37, 35. Being tall? Yeah. I don't know. Hand genetics are weird to me, especially too because I played basketball, and so like hand size is really important in that sport. Um, that's important for a lot of sports, but I think particularly for basketball. Um, I don't know, like hand size varies so much, even like among like 6'5" plus athletes. It's low key like I'm not like a hyperfixation of mine or anything, but like I have a passing level of fascination. It's like Michael Jordan, Kawhi Leonard, they're able to do some of the things they're able to do on the court in large part because of their hand size. Like yes, they're crazy athletes and require like a certain level of mental, physical, like prowess, whatever. But they get like an extra, like a real ass extra advantage because of their hand, their palm, and their finger size. Even like the pads of their fingers, you know. And then you have other players who like are literally the same height or even taller than them who don't have hands as big, so they can't do the same things that those guys can do. It's why Jordan and Kawhi both, and Pippen too. Pippen had a lot of skills, but like their defensive stats are so crazy because they had massive hands that could just could withstand like a lot of impact on the ball. Shit. Yeah. Like it's why I just think about like it's similar, probably esports wise, with hand genetics. Like Silver, for example, he deals with like no level of pain in his wrist, hands, fingers. At least that he's what he said to me. He probably deals with like some level of strain or whatever. But like, I deal with straight up pain. Even with my old mouse, like peripherals, it matters in terms of eliminating some of that. But I still have to deal with it, like do exercises for it and shit. And like even among pros, like they still deal with RSI, and some pros have to retire because of it. I mean, of course, like there are a lot of factors that lead to you having to retire because of your injuries, but still there are other players who like play the same level and do, I'm sure, practice some level of the same things and don't deal with the same level of pain as other players. At least like the genetics of it too. I feel like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like even the fact that genetics like dictate whether or not you get fucking hungover. Like 2% of the population or whatever, like they just don't get hungover. It's just genetics is crazy. It's crazy. Like there are literally so many genetic rabbit holes you could go down to. Not to be a eugenics maxer. Not what I'm trying to wait toward, but it gets crazy. It gets crazy. That's all. I've actually never had a hangover before myself. I've only had a hangover really one time, and it was terrible. It was, oh my god, it was so bad. But that was only after like 2 weeks of me binge drinking uh, during like the summer when I was in college. It was about to be my birthday. So I was just binge drinking for 2 weeks. And after that, I was that's when I got hungover. But I don't get hungover like one night drinking and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not drinking enough. Maybe it's because I just drink a lot of clear liquor. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, I have to go check my laundry. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. Uh, and yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why this shit. Let me. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna restart stream. Oh shit! I forgot you guys can't. You don't hear my music. Thank you. I'm actually not bad. I need to. I'm low-key gonna shower. And I'm gonna play. I had I had too much soup this morning. Too much sodium in my soup, and I just gotta sweat it out. I was like, yes, that's what it is, really. I'm gonna have to like, I'm gonna burn it all out of my system. That's what we were talking about earlier with the life is hard thing, existence. Like I just wanna play some video games, right? Have some fun, enjoy my time, get better at it. I'm like, damn, gotta do all this shit. Gotta nurse my shoulders. Cause life with ADHD too. Um, like it's just like, oh shit, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do that. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, like constant remembrance. My first time hearing that. Oh, of like so like yeah, soda got sodium. Ideally, like saunas help you with this. Like working out is good for this because it gives you also extra energy. The sodium gives you extra energy. Um, for the workout specifically, like when you're doing high intensity stuff, it can be helpful. Yeah, it's why you probably haven't heard of this either. If you haven't heard of the that thing, I don't know, maybe whatever. Okay. That's why I'm eating a banana right now too. Beforehand, the potassium helps your kidneys excrete the extra sodium. I'm anti-sodium maxing right now. I needed to like stretch and shit, whatever. Anyway, so this is, you know how it is. You be in the stream and you see me like, damn, gotta take a break, gotta take a break. Yeah, I was gonna take a break anyway. Just might as well just double down. And stretch in the shower while I'm putting this shit out. Alright, I'll be back. I'll be back. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for hanging. Hope your day's going well. Hope your morning's going well. So far. Keep, hope everything ends up cool, awesome, and amazing. Yeah, I'll be back.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near 10,000 Gate. All those moments we lost in time, like tears in rain. seen things you people would believe are true. Attack ships on fire off the shore of Orion. I watched seaweeds glitter in the darkness of 10 hours a game. All those moments will be lost in time like tears in rain. All those moments will be lost in time like tears in rain.
Okay, I am back. Hello, everybody. And we're gonna eat some yogurt and then we're gonna play.